One clap. Ooh, that's not a good one. Oh, a backhand clap?
Yeah, you'll like
That's what I give her. A backhand clap. Psh. Oh, shit. Say, bro. What are we talking about today?
Say, bruh.
Say, bro.
Hey, what's the craziest like animal noise you can make?
I don't really make animal noises. I make like...
You were just saying like, whoo.
That was you.
That's an owl.
I don't... maybe like...
What is that?
I think it's like a bird. I think I just stole it from like a Rick Ross song.
I like that. Whoo.
Is that... What is that?
Owl.
An owl?
Whoo.
Oh, yeah. You fuck with animals.
You know it. Say,
So
bruh.
this is pretty weird.
Say, bruh.
Like, the more I know you, I mean, the more I'm just interested in these weird things. So...
I love animals. Like, if I had to
But
pick,
you hate dogs. You hate Linda.
I ain't gonna say I hate it, I just don't fuck with them.
You don't fuck with Linda?
Dogs.
That's my dog.
Look,
That's my dog.
Listen,
That's my dog, by the way.
Listen, bro. Yesterday, in my apartments, right?
Yeah.
So you got to walk down the long, like you get off the elevator, you walk down a long hall and get to your door. This lady got a big old ass rock wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Was it on a leash?
Yes.
I hate when they're not. But
look
anyways,
though, the dog. I see the dog. I just kind of the dog big as fuck. So I turned the corner. I kind of froze up like, whoa. She was like, oh, don't worry.
it's like
It's a you know.
To you.
But look, the whole time she got the dog on the leash, it's like, oh, don't worry. Like she's shaking, bro. Like, come on, she can't even control the dog. Talking about don't worry, bro.
It's like there's so many things.
Like, come on, I had to walk by the dog. The dog like reached up. I was like, oh, hey, buddy.
Like, so what's funny about this, by the way, is like some real shit. It's like there's so many things in your life that are more threatening than a dog.
Oh, it is.
I don't know. I mean,
think
like,
so?
okay. Well, I feel like to most people, like a dog, it's like, you know, that one dude is scared of bees. It's like, bro, you're from like
people know
South
me.
Dallas.
They know nah. Said like we talked about. Like I ain't scared of shit, bro. But dogs, bro. Nah, I don't fuck with dogs like that, bro.
Did you have a bad experience?
I don't know, man. They just a little tricky, bro. And I hate when people say, "Oh, they don't bite." How the fuck you know?
Well, so they don't. I love that because they don't bite. It's easy for the owner. It's like, yeah, no, my kid's the best kid in the world. Like, oh, it's the cutest kid. It's
bro,
like looks like an alien.
The lady like, oh, he's a sweetie, and I'm walking by the dog. She like, can't control. Like, oh, he's a sweetie.
Yeah,
I'm like, say, come on, man.
So with Linda, because Linda's excitable.
Nah, Linda's not a like. She really like. She don't mean no harm.
Yeah, but she does get excited.
Yeah,
you know, so like. And so man, I feel bad. I feel like I'm a neglectful father or something because like I don't take her for walks enough because I'm like,
you don't?
You're gonna embarrass me. Like if I have a kid, it's like having a kid and like when you like take it to like you take it out.
So where does she go walking and shit at? Like where does she
runs
run
around the living room.
Oh man.
Well, she gets her exercise.
That's neglect.
She's the most spoiled dog in the world.
Probably spoiled, but
except for she's
active.
not so we take her out, but like she needs to socialize. Like just like a human does.
Like if she come in here, she'll just start like
like well she's just very excitable because she's easily what's the word? Excited, I guess. But like stimulated. Yeah. She's easily stimulated because she's like, oh my God, what is that thing? Starts sniffing everything, you know what I mean? It's like a kid, like a little kid.
Right.
So she would be she's like 28 in like human years. She's a 28-year-old with like the mind of a kindergartner. So basically, look, I'm learning. You know what I mean? That's why I don't have a kid yet, because I'm, you know, it's an experiment.
You plan on having any kids?
I'd love to.
Man, you have like a little tough ass little boy.
Well, it's
like, come here, boy.
So I'm
That's
not.
You.
Well,
what are you crying for? You don't cry.
I'm not gonna raise him like a crybaby though.
I don't really
fuck with that.
Know.
Sorry about that.
Trust me.
Yeah, but anyways, so dogs. So it's not that you don't. It's not that you don't. You're fascinated by animals. You're
most
not.
Definitely,
yeah.
Definitely.
It's not so much.
If honestly, I'll bullshit to the side though. I would fuck with dogs. Like I just don't.
You have to know them.
Yeah, and I just don't like when like the owner or somebody say, oh, they don't bite. Like that shit like burns me up. Like, Cause I like again, like you know how I am. Like I study the animals. Like I love animals, so and I know like you don't know what the fuck that dog gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's an animal.
Yeah, like at the end of the day,
it's basically just a nice a combed wolf.
That's what I'm saying. Like and I feel better if I'm walking by your big fucking rock wall and you just like be careful.
Just be considerate.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, just come on by. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll make sure. Like, I feel better than, oh, he's a sweetie.
Yeah, so, like, there's some people out there who just aren't, okay, this is like wearing face masks.
Right.
Okay? Like, regardless of whether or not you believe it works, you think it's good or bad for whatever your own reason is, the fact of the matter is there's people out here that are genuinely terrified, and it's not their fault, because it is scary. Right. So even if you're like a tough ass guy who doesn't wear masks for nothing,
need to wear a mask.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah. Like, great, man, you're tough. That's so tough, bro. Yeah. Like, man, ooh, that's tough. Like, you're tough. But can you just be considerate? Because those are two different things. Yeah, consideration for other people and toughness are two different things. That's what makes me think people like that aren't tough. Yeah. Like if you know what I mean?
That's facts.
Yeah, those are facts, and that's
facts.
That's a fact.
But but if I had like bro, you don't understand how bad I want to like go to the jungle and shit. Like, man,
dude, I'll go with you.
It's unreal, like how bad I really want to go and like sit on back of one of those Jeeps and ride around like the safari and shit.
Have you ever been to the beach or anything?
Yeah. Man, what the fuck?
I don't know. There's plenty of people. Victor had never been to a beach.
Come on, bro. Like, I can see you said like you been to the. I ain't been to the jungle, like a jungle.
You never been to the jungle?
You have. Nah, but I'm gonna tell you. See, you had some cold shit going on. You stayed in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Where birds and wolves.
No, it was higher than that. See, Alaska,
my bad. Alaska. I wouldn't mind even going there just to see like the birds and the wolves, because I fuck with the wolves like.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. That's a trip worth taking.
Most definitely.
Like, I went. So I got traded to Alaska when I was playing in it was early October. Yeah, or late September. So from September to, what was that, January 4th or 5th? Yeah. Like, those are the coldest. It's the darkest months of the year, and it's the coldest. So I fly in. I'm from Texas, and I've never been. I mean, I've been in the cold.
Right.
Not this. This is different. But I got there, and I got picked up. First off, we're flying in, and I remember going, what the fuck am I doing? When I saw the oceans frozen. Yeah. Like, waves. Like, flying into Anchorage, the ocean froze. Like, how the fuck? I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Nah.
Turn the thing around. Like, turn it around.
I don't want to be there.
Yeah, so I landed in, and then in the Matsu Valley, it's like real windy. So I was about 40 miles north of Anchorage, so even further north. Right. And driving through there, it's just like mountains, and it was like we're driving. I was with this my housing mom or my billet mom, who I don't know, and I'm like, well, it's pretty windy. And she's just like, Jeanette. She was like the sweetest woman in the world, though. Yeah. So shout out to Jeanette.
So you really you had it good.
Yeah. But back to the animal thing. Yeah. Like, I got up there, and it was like I saw the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life there. Like, Northern Lights. It was like I saw Northern Lights for the first time in Anchorage.
Oh, okay.
My housing mom was like, "Hey, you guys want to come check out the Northern Lights?" I was like, whatever, Jeanette. And then I was like, fine. Went out there. I was like, oh my God. Like,
what the fuck
it was the craziest thing, man. I mean, it really looks like a miracle. Like, I mean, I'm not kidding you. Like I'm not me. I'm not like a
how often do that happen? Does that happen? Like,
well, it kind of depends. I think it happened a couple of times while I was there.
When you was there.
I only got to really see them once because I think we were playing when it happened before. But they go on for like 30 minutes or so, and it's just like, they were like bright green. It's crazy. But anyways, I remember like running through the house, like, oh my God, trying to like get out to the back and take a picture of it.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's cool.
I heard about it, but I ain't never saw it, like, even like on the video or nothing.
It looks like something. It looks like magic. It's crazy. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
Sorry, Nick.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Hey,
Nick's yelling at me.
Yeah, might want to stop.
Oh, he's testy today. but I saw like moose.
Oh yeah,
Buddy, these things are huge.
They'll fuck you up too.
I see. I didn't know that. I wish you would have. I wish you would have told me that.
They'll fuck you up.
Where were you on that one? Because I went out there, man.
Like dude. People don't think like that. Nah, they'll fuck you up.
I think of Bullwinkle, like the cartoon guy.
Yeah, they'll fuck you up. They'll keep going. Like
they're like very territorial.
Yes.
Like, and so we saw one, and I went. Me and my buddy who played with me. We saw it. We're like, oh my god, look how fucking huge it is. Went outside, started making snowballs, started throwing it at him. Because we're like, look at his pussy, punk ass fucking moose. And then Jeanette came running down. She's like, no, like no, and we were like, what's the problem? We look over there, and the moose is like.
Yeah, it'll fuck you up.
It's the size of a Suburban, so so we were like, oh shit, and ran upstairs. You know what I mean?
It'll fuck you up.
Yeah, it really will.
It'll fuck up a car.
Yeah. Oh, easy. Yeah, they have then they had black bears there.
Oh.
They get out and they go and they forage.
See, the
for
black
food.
bears, they'll attack.
They kill like humans, and so there was a problem in Anchorage.
Yeah, see the black bears, they gotta be kind of like fucked with, you know what I'm saying? But the grizzly flat out annihilate you. Like
you ever seen
off the rip?
Is it Grizzly Man? You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, they killed them. The bears killed them.
Yeah, and so how do you feel about that at the end when his girlfriend dies because he thinks that he convinces her that these bears are like docile and like domesticated.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Poof. I think there's some type of mental shit going on with some type of people. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Yeah, you just cut right to it. Yeah,
like bro,
he was I'm
slow. Fascinated by animals, like the way they move, like apex predators. You know what I'm saying? Like the polar bear. You know what I'm saying? They could swim and run like 30, 40 miles per hour.
And their coat's kind of dope.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Strong as fuck. Like, but bro, you don't got no business fucking land with them and living with them
ever. It's just a matter of time. They get hungry.
They don't wake up and eat you.
They're like, like it wakes up. It's like,
just one swipe from that bird, like wow, like your ass gone.
Like
you done.
What do I want to eat today? And it's just like eats you. I mean, come on now.
For real.
And what are you mad at the bear?
For real. Like they fucked him up. They fucked him up.
They sure did.
Grizzly Man got fucked up. He got fucked up.
Like they had to cut the picture at the end, the visual, because it was like he got fucked up so bad.
Yeah.
What's your favorite animal?
Either the wolf.
Okay.
I fuck with wolves, or I'm gonna tell you what an animal I really fuck with, bro. The chimpanzee.
Really? Oh, they're smart as fuck.
Oh, they like humans.
Have you? Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
they like humans. You know what I'm saying? Like other than like lions and tigers, like I flat out love them. But I'm saying if I had to go a little deep, like the chimp will fuck you up too, though.
They have like 3 times the strength.
Yeah, eat your face. Like literally, like cut your eyes out of you. Like they vicious. Like you know how the lions and they shit go for your throat. They just try to kill you.
Yeah,
like,
they're just hungry.
Yeah, the chimps are smart enough to torture you.
So they're like killing you. It's like homicide.
Bite off every finger by finger. Like they violent, bro.
So like killer whales.
Yeah,
like orcas.
Yeah,
that's pretty. You've probably seen that movie.
Yeah.
What is that called? The one about is it?
You're not talking into the mic. We can't pick it up
at all. How is it? Killer whales though. So the what's the name of that movie? Blackfish.
Oh, Blackfish. I ain't saw it though. Yeah.
Ooh. If you haven't seen it, I'm trying to decide. I don't want to fuck with your emotions because it is. I mean, like I've cried in like 3 movies in my life.
Blackfish 1.
Beethoven 1, the dog movie.
The
Beethoven
dog
1.
movie?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shit was fucked up.
Oh,
when
man,
it's I
remember that.
I don't like to. Anyways, and then Blackfish, and then obviously like every single movie that Mark Wahlberg was in, that he played a sports athlete fighting his way up to the top, cried every time.
I know what else.
The fighter.
You cried in Titanic too.
Ah, fuck, I hate it. No, I cried because it was scary. It was like a horror movie for me. Like my girlfriend thought it was like a romance.
Like them being stuck.
She's like, oh my gosh, that's such a beautiful love story. And I'm watching a horror movie because all the guys had to stay on the boat and the thing breaks and they fall and they die. And they're like, and the women they're off to safety. So we saw two different movies. Yeah. I broke up with her pretty soon after that.
You did?
No, I'm just kidding. Did you cry? Did you just say that because you cried in Titanic?
Nah, I barely even seen it. It's kind of too long for me.
Like not enough animals.
Like four hours.
Yeah, of just a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, it's just like
come on, bro.
Guy draws girls. Like you were like, all right, get to do like booby scene, cool, whatever.
I fuck with Leonardo. I fuck with him.
Yeah. How can you not? There's no one that takes his craft more seriously.
Oh no. He don't play.
So it's funny because like, have you seen? You need to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's actually pretty.
I almost watched like a little bit.
So it's it's a long one too. So you might have to break it up into threes or whatever. I don't know what your attention span's like, but that movie's pretty dope because he finally like lit his hair down a little.
Oh, okay.
You know how like because he's from Basketball Diaries.
Yeah, he don't play like he don't like everybody who ever been on the set with him like that. Like he don't fuck around.
And I fuck with that.
Yeah, me too.
Like
me too,
when it comes to your craft and something
that's
that
why
you
he's
care about.
top. Like he's top.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's a no-brainer. Like
he doesn't, you know, what's the word, I guess. He doesn't take his skills for granted.
Yeah, that's like Denzel Washington. Like they don't fuck around.
It's the exact analogy. It's like the comparison. Yeah, Denzel Washington, any of those guys, like if you want to be an actor, like you got to take it seriously. And I'm sure it's so annoying because when you get on set, you know, you're working with so many people that don't.
Let me ask you something. So while we on that subject, so do you think that I know it applies to anything in life, but do you think it'll help you? I ain't gonna say help you. I'm gonna just say, do you think that you will find success all the time being like that?
Yeah. Well, no. So success.
Like if you just put in like the work
on a long enough timeline.
Yeah.
When you put in that work, if you get up every day and you focus on the goal, achieving your goal in small increments, like just moving towards your goal on a long enough timeline, anybody will hit it.
Yeah, and I read that wrong. I wouldn't say success because success could be different for me than what you see.
Let's say I'm Leonardo DiCaprio, or I want to be like him. I want to be an actor, which I'm obviously could be a dope actor.
Yeah, you're an actor now.
Well, say, bro. But like on a long enough timeline, so let's say I started right now. Let's just take music production. I mean, that's what I did to get to be to produce now, to be able to produce for 7 the Grade, or to, you know, make a little name for myself in that world. And I don't know the first fucking thing about music. Like I started right out of hockey,
and didn't know nothing.
Hockey, like not music. I didn't know anything about it except from what I learned when I was a little kid. Like, you know, I played a little guitar when I was a little kid, but I didn't even really particularly like music like that. I just listened to music to get pumped up for games. That was it. But when I got done, I had to pivot, and I couldn't be a hockey player anymore. I need to do something that's challenging, that no one thinks I can do, or else it has no purpose for me. That's why I'm not a lawyer or a fucking accountant or you know, something else. Like it's boring to me. It doesn't inspire me to. There's no challenge in that. It's where you're supposed to be, where I'm from.
Right. Oh yeah. Like where you from, right?
Yeah, that's like all my, like a lot of people that I know that I grew up with. I mean, and good for them if that's what they want. Like more power to them. But I know a lot of them don't want to be that. Yeah. And now we're getting too far along where you can't turn around anymore and try to chase your dreams, because as you get older, those realities are not realities anymore.
And in the eyes of others, you are that.
Yeah, not at first.
You know, Once you've been doing it so long, you know what I'm saying?
But the point is, it took a lot of time, and I had to shut the door behind me and tune everybody out and focus on getting there.
Right.
Okay. I didn't check my Facebook. I wasn't worried about the feedback I got from others unless I was able to draw something positive out of it. For instance, Nick was at the ground level with me when I started. I was like, hey, Nick, how do you do that? Like, how do you do that? And he was like, fuck off. Like, poser. No, I mean, well, he's really good at what he does. He worked really hard to get there, and he just thought that he's like some kid. It was like a hobby thing. Yeah. And so I had to show him. I had to come back the next day with making progress to earn his respect. Yeah. And over time, I got good, but it took time, and I had to put in work every single day without reluctance or without hesitation or feeling embattled by people around me. Right. And so, anyone could say he constantly was like, dude, that shit sucks. He was just being honest, and it did suck.
And you need that.
I was like, great, I'll work on okay. So I know that sucks. So I'll try something new. And so like a lot of people in a bigger picture, a lot of people want to do stuff and then, they think it would be great, and maybe it's even their purpose. Right. Maybe if it inspires you, does it chase it? Like
me, like just speaking for
if you can,
like it really, truly inspires me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I got in it the total opposite.
Music in general.
Yeah, I was. It's like it chose me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that. Oh,
that's how it works. Yeah.
Like I told you before. Like my dad, my father's a musician. Like that's what he do. Like keyboard, guitar, sing. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of grew up around it a little bit.
So when we was young, like he tried to we used to try. He used to try to like push us to do it. Mm-hmm. Like we used to have to come in sometimes, bro, and have like rehearsals. Like we'll be outside on Dixon, like playing football, basketball. He'll come get us like 8 or 9. Like we like 7, 8.
Did you play instruments or no?
Bro, sometimes. Yeah. But we hated it. Like me and my brother, we hated to come in and do rehearsals. Yeah. Like we hated it. Like, damn, man, like we gotta come in the house. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because I think about like the Joe Jackson, you know what I'm saying? And the difference was my daddy wasn't Joe Jackson.
Right,
and you know what I'm saying? Right. And I felt like cause now like I rap. Mm-hmm. Like my brothers, they rap. Like they love, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just think if he would have put more harder stick down, you know what I'm saying? We would have it just would have been more. It just would have been different. You know what I'm saying? If he would have just pushed the effort too. Like we kids. And I tell people all the time, like, sometimes you can't let kids make decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're kids.
Exactly. So at that time, shit, hanging outside was what
that was
I
your
wanted
decision.
to do. That's what I wanted to do. So at a point, he just got to the point like, man, they don't want to do it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So this is a good segue into dads, right?
Right.
Like, so, we talked a little bit at the end of the last podcast, but we wanted to pick it up. It's like, you know that now. Right? Because you're a father.
Right.
And so like, as you get older, like we butt heads, me and my father butt heads a lot.
Right.
We're too much of the same person, and so it's hard because I even fought it, dude. Like no one in my family plays hockey. I'm a rapper or music. No one does this stuff.
You do a total opposite of.
The truth is, I actually do exactly what my dad did.
Yeah.
He's an electrical engineer and he owned his own. He did a.
You're exactly who.
Exactly what? Yeah. He owned. He did this.
You just in a different field.
Minus the music.
Yeah.
But we still work in electronics and all this stuff, and it was a relative size business. But I ended up growing up like him. I am him. I have a beard like him, everything. And it's just like, I fought it deliberately and it just snuck up on me, which isn't a bad thing now. Yeah. When I look back, there's a lot of things I respect about him, but I had to grow up though to understand them.
To understand it now, man. Yeah. And with me, again, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying my father, bro, is a bad person, but it's just certain shit that I don't agree with. That you know what I'm saying? And I tried my best my whole life just to be different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do
and not
things
be like him. Yeah. But again, it's crazy you say that because I'm in music. Like my daddy, bro, he'll give anything to be where I'm at.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this was his passion and his dream, still is. You know what I'm saying? And I know, bro, and what makes me go harder in it is kind of like the same thing for you.
Yeah.
Like what makes me go harder, because I know at the end of the day, no matter our relationship, no matter how I feel about him, I know at one point in his life he wanted this for himself.
Yeah, so you appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Sense,
he wanted this for himself, bro, and I feel like I'm living me and his dream.
In one, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
for him.
Yeah, like yeah. I don't know how he accepts it. You know what I'm saying? But I done heard people tell me like, bro, you know, I fuck with your daddy, bro. I talked to him and told him, oh man, that boy cold. He this. Yeah. I don't know how he feel about that, because he have never told me.
So
you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like I'm living for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about a relationship. I don't care about the past. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. You know
you're
what I'm
a grown
saying?
man.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go hard for it, bro, because my dad didn't get a chance to go hard for it. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, you know, which brings it to this other funny thing about specifically dads and sons, okay? There's inherent in your relationship, like, from day one.
Right.
Like, when you come online at like 3 or whatever it is, automatically your dad is a threat to you in building a relationship with your mom.
Right.
Those are facts, right?
Right.
And Freud, check it out. Anyways, but my point being is, like, as you grow up, it never really ends. So there's always, even though there's love there, it's love fraught with competition. Like, at least from my perspective, like with my dad, like I think when I say we're too much of the same person, what I mean is we're competing.
Yeah, it's like
and
that.
So like
it's
when
like
he
that.
sees success for me, well, part of him goes, "Yep, it's in the genes. I raised him well." You know, he's proud. Maybe, I mean, never says that, but not you. Yeah, I mean, not in a long time.
Right.
But like, I know that it's not his fault. It's because, man, back to your dreams, like, he's too old to live this dream now. And his success, his time for success is for this type of success is behind him. And that's a hard thing to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow.
You can only imagine.
You know, I mean, I do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
like watching the NHL or watching basketball.
Imagine.
Like, I mean, like, I watch these young kids in the NHL now, and I'm like, whatever. Whatever. You know, oh, kid from Plano wanted a Stanley Cup, whatever. It's like, watch me get out there, play one-on-one with him. Hey, Ashley, I dangle him so, man, he's nothing. Like, just to keep myself.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah, and you know, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. And why would I think that my dad's any different? You know, it's like, it's just hard to swallow.
And it's crazy you say that, Poof, because I just thought about something. Like recently, I think me and you talked about that. He did tell me he was proud of me.
See, that's cool,
you know what I'm
though.
saying?
That's big.
And I have never heard it from him, and it made me feel like a kid, bro. Like, all the rejection, all the how I feel like, man, I don't care, man. Like, whatever. You ain't got to fuck with me. I ain't got to fuck with you. But to hear him say that, it made me feel like a kid, bro.
Like, in a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To where he was like, man, I'm proud of you, man. You know what I'm saying? Pursuing you. And I was like, damn, like, I was like, damn, that's what's up. And it really made my day. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I don't think sticking to the fathers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got, and I'm gonna kind of transition to this because I want to say this. Like, you got mothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially in the black community, you know what I'm saying? I don't know as far as like the white community or any other race, but in the black community, you have mothers who try to downplay the father, talk, you know what I'm saying? Talk bad about it, put a bad name on them. But at the end of the day, that kid, he's gonna grow up, bro. Yeah. He's gonna grow up. She's gonna grow up and see for herself. You know what I'm saying? Like me, it's never been a point where my mama and my daddy was together.
Right.
I never saw that. You
so
know what I'm saying?
Were they divorced before you were?
Never together. Like,
you know
what I'm saying? So I ain't never seen nothing where they was together. Like, it was, I came out the womb, then him over her, she over her.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I ain't have to deal with that as far as like attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I did deal with attention as far as my brothers.
So it's something different, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like I did deal with kind of like fighting for
her attention. Yeah.
Like my father, because my brothers, like, you know what I'm saying? My older brother, my younger brother. Then I got another brother with autism. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I never talked to him about this, and I don't know. That's why I try not to hold nothing against him, because I don't know if he saw something in me different to kind of let me do me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I never talked about this with him.
Yeah.
Like, I look at my older brother, my young brother, and of course my brother with autism. They really needed more
hands-on.
They did, bro. Like, to this day, like, these my brothers, I love them to death. Like, they do.
Yeah.
Like, they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, Poof. Like, they are. And I always have had a level head. I always made decisions for the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I always tried to. And I don't know if my daddy saw that in me, bro, and kind of like, oh, he good.
Are you you're the oldest, right?
Nah, I got an older brother that's older than me.
Right, okay.
And so I don't know if he was like, he good.
Yeah.
Like, let me, and you know what I'm saying? I like, when I was young, I used to kind of take it as a neglect, or he fuck with him more than he fuck with them more than he fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know how he was because like, from all that shit, I think I turned out pretty damn good. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know. Maybe he saw that. Maybe he did.
So it's like funny because despite all that, right? Like despite all of the conflicts you have with your family or your whoever raised you, your dad in this case, it's like, well, look what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, how much of it was planned and how much of it was just by the struggle churning out something better.
Yeah.
But like, some of the stuff is deliberate.
Right.
Like, my dad did certain things with me deliberately, right? Like, he doesn't tell me all these things. He doesn't always, he's not a guy to be like, hey, son, give me a hug. Oh, like, love you. Like, we don't do that. Why? Well, I don't know. I do assume that it's because it doesn't that type of emotion doesn't help you out in the real world a whole lot.
Honestly, he probably didn't get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so exactly. So then we have this fight between environmental influences.
Yeah.
What's nurture and nature, right?
Right.
Nurture and nature. And so, like, nurture would be like, his dad or mom didn't hold him enough. Yeah. So he's not going to hold me either.
Yeah, and it's like that.
And it is.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? I mean, like, I think it's a balance, though, because I think there are some things that are...
At a time, man, I felt like, bro, then this real shit, when I was young, I don't know, I always had kind of like a little problem with my father. This real shit, bro. And I used to say when I was young, like, I can't wait till I'm grown. Like, I'm never gonna fuck with him.
Yeah.
I'm
out of here.
I just had this, it was just something, bro. I don't know, bro. And it's kind of like my first time ever saying this public. Like, it was just something, you know what I'm saying? And I remember, like, being older, probably like a couple years ago, bro. I remember my like, the spite in my heart, like, different little shit that I felt he didn't do. He was supposed to do it. He treated me some type of way. And I remember one time we was talking, and he told me, he say, man, me and my father, we only been, like, under a roof together, like, one time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was around my father. Like, his daddy died when he was 14, but before that, he was on the corner. Like, on the time he saw him, like, on the corner drinking or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he told me, he was like, 24, 25, 26, you know what I'm saying? I look up, I got 4 boys.
See, like, that's
nobody
great.
never taught me how to be a man, so I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he was trying to use it as an excuse. I don't know, but him telling me, bro, it just, like, it just make fucking sense. Like, you look up, you're not even 30 yet. You got 4 boys, one with autism. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
and
shit.
Look,
like,
we know at 20. Okay, at 26,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I was nowhere near
fuck,
this.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I know at a point, like, it's like, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, he never been taught. Like, he never, like.
I mean, as far as me, like, I used to call myself a man.
Right.
when I was like, cause like, you know, I went through some stuff early but it's not about what you've been through.
Right.
It's not the struggles you've overcome that make you a man. It's just time to reflect on things. Cause everybody we've talked about that. Like everyone's struggle's relative.
Right.
Meaning, you have a struggle
in your own way,
and it's one way, and it's neither higher or lower
than the next person.
Yeah, in terms of its intensity or how bad it is, because the person next to you, me or whoever it is, Steve over there, Steve, he wherever he's from, you know, Plano or whatever, they have their own set of trials.
They do.
That through their eyes, through their lens, hurts them like
whatever
hurts
what
you.
What make your struggle worse than You know what I'm saying? You stay in a you and your family rent is $300.
Still got to make it.
And you still finna get put out. Yeah, his rent is $10,000, but he's still finna get put out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's,
so it's on a scale, and so like something about that when you start to realize that your battle in your life, right? This whole thing's a battle, right? From the day you're born,
every single day.
It's about the and it's about the fight. Yeah. It's about the fight. It really is. That's why I don't have a job counting beans and pushing paper around, because I want to fight.
Every single day.
Yeah, and that's just
no
in
matter
my
how
heart.
I look.
It's just in my heart.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it's like to be anything else. To me, I think that everybody has it, and I think you should stop doing what you do and go fight for something.
Yeah.
Maybe you are, and that's good. But I guess my point is, it's not about like, oh well, so and so, some family died, and when I was young, and I had to do this and do that. It helps.
Yeah,
because it puts you in a situation where it tests your mettle.
Yeah, who you are.
Right.
Yeah,
but it's not because of the actual circumstance. It's what happened, what you did to make it work.
To make it work.
And then you reflect on it and you go, look at what I became.
Yeah.
In spite of this.
That's what I look at. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's different.
It's a whole nother episode, like me and my mother. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole
we'll do moms.
That's what I'm saying. That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, we're coming for you too.
But from where I'm at, bro, like I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it was, whatever it wasn't, like I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like appreciate it, bro. Like it's cool. Like I think I turned out pretty damn good. Like you saying, like not to be pushing paper or pushing fucking beans for somebody else.
You get to chase your dream.
Like every day, whether we rich, broke, struggling, making it, we get to fight every single day and make our own path.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We get to wake up every single day and do what we love to do.
Yep.
I'm cool with it.
I mean, I come in, I still come into work. I've been doing this now. I've been in this building with doing this this is the 7th year. So 2014 was when, so it's 7 years, right?
Like that's
so
dope, bro. Like
every day I come in here, regardless of the scenario, right? Like I'm still like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, wow, I'm so excited about today.
Yeah, cause just think about like no matter the circumstances, no matter the situation, just think about how good you got it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be able to come in every day and do what you love to do. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's making money, whether it's not making money, every day we had an opportunity to do it.
And you get to wait every day. Every night you go to sleep, if you had a bad day, in a life that we lead, tomorrow's literally a new chance.
And just being where I'm from, you can only imagine how many of the dudes just didn't get opportunity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just blessed to have opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all some of them needed was opportunity.
And that's it.
That's it.
So, like, you know, this is a whole nother conversation, too, because I don't know where it goes, but, you know, equality's great.
Right.
When it's what you're talking about, where it's equal access to opportunities. Right. Outcome is different. Right. So just giving, like, we work for this, right? We fight every day for it.
Yeah.
And we have this opportunity, and everyone should have that opportunity. That's why the door's open over there. So people can come in and, as you say, hang themselves with their own noose, right?
You have to let them do that.
Yeah. And I think in a social way, from a socio-psychological perspective, like the way you live your life, that's the healthiest way to live your life, is to seek out access to opportunities all the time. Right. And to always take first off, recognize opportunity when it slaps you in the face, but never shy away from it, because right now there isn't equal access to all opportunities for everybody. Yeah. And so whatever opportunity you do have to do something good with yourself.
Yeah, and we've been in we're put in a great position to provide that opportunity for people.
That's all it is.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah. How
what's that? Say, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been this was a great conversation. What you think?
It was. Opened my eyes, man.
Yeah. I wasn't feeling it today.
No, when you walked in, I was like, man, I just don't want to talk to this dude today.
Say, bro.